Nature plays a big role in what I do, and connecting back with nature and getting out there and kind of out of your comfort zone a little bit, out of your house, out of the city, away from city lights, it kind of connects you back to where you all came from and connect you back to your heritage, connect you back to the Chickasaws in general. We are people that lived off the land, lived with the land, and I feel like getting back in touch with that really inspires me to produce a high quality of art that I'm really proud of. My name is Jim Trosper, and I'm a Chickasaw photographer. I definitely do see photography as a way to capture a moment. I see it as you're preserving a moment for future generations to see something that may only happen once in a lifetime. Whether it's at a place that a lot of people take pictures or out in remote places where there's not a lot of people around you, a photograph is a way to kind of transport you back to a time and a setting, and I really try to get that across with my photographs. I always want my viewer to see the photograph and be transported to a setting and really feel it personally and on a deep level. So a lot of traditional Chickasaw artwork is beadwork, it's basket weaving, things that are physical and you can put your hands on. I try to use my photography to kind of bring a new way to look at Chickasaw traditional art. I use nature to inspire me and get me back in touch with my ancestors, and it really inspires me to push my art into new territory for the Chickasaw Nation. I mainly do landscape photography. I try to mix it up a lot. I do mainly nighttime Milky Way star photography. I like to do daytime landscapes too, but really where I shine, I think, is the stars and Milky Way. I do a lot of time-lapse work with the stars and the Milky Way. The time-lapse does a great job of speeding up, a few hours into just a few seconds. I take pictures probably every about 30 seconds for almost 5 or 6 hours sometimes, and I'll stitch all those together into about a 15 or 20-second long video. So what I really want to get across while you're viewing them is how vast and expansive the sky and universe as a whole is. It's something that people don't even really think about from day to day, and it's a way to really reestablish where you are in your life, honestly, if you think about it in the right way. Just seeing yourself as this tiny little insignificant speck, but at the same time being so significant that I can capture it on a moment in my camera. It's amazing to me. It feels so good to be able to capture something so magnificent in a moment in time and have it as my own, really. Photographing the stars and the Milky Way really helped me feel a connection back to my ancestors. Even though they weren't taking photographs of it, I know they were looking at it, they were in awe of it, just like anybody else would be. So feeling that same emotion while I'm looking at it really brings me back and connects me back with my heritage. I want my viewer to feel a connection to nature the same way that I do while I'm shooting. That really brings a lot of emotion from the scene that I'm in, and it brings a lot of emotion from me to deliver a great art piece. And I'm always super proud and happy when I come back with a piece that I'm excited to show people. When young Chickasaws see my work, I hope that they are inspired as much as I am to connect back with nature and really get a sense of who we are as Chickasaw people.